comes up to me, gets out of the car, slams his doors like, you, come here. I'm like, yo, it's me. Comes up, just grabs me on my fucking chest, by my shirt, by my backpack strap, grabs me, puts me toward the car, and boom, hits me like that. Hits my fucking chest, my face, everything. I have my hands up still, so I'm just doing this, boom, and I'm like, what the fuck? Hey, what's up YouTube? Dope as Yola here. Hope you're having a dope ass day. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, welcome back to my favorite fucking segment in the world, story time. This is the college episode. I went to Merced JC, the junior college, for 5 fucking years. It's a 2-year school. I went for 5 years. And little known fact, I still have not graduated. When it came to school, guys, I was a fucking procrastinator. I would wait until the last second to get shit done. But like, you know, my whole life, I was in the smart kid class, the GATE program, the Krellboyns. I was always in that class. Gotta be honest, guys, right when I got to college, it was no longer, you have to sit here, the teacher's making you. You could walk the fuck out. It doesn't matter. You pay to be there. That was not good for me. I always made up an excuse to get out of class. Well, he wants 2 zips. I mean, I gotta pay my rent, right? And then I just leave class, not come back, think, damn, it's been a week, I haven't been back. I'll just drop this one and I'll come back next semester. That's why I was there for 5 fucking years. For all you high-ass people out there that haven't noticed it yet, look at the picture. This picture I made in 2014. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. About a month ago, guys, I started working on this collection. I told my artist, I want you to look at these pictures and think, what art class are you at? You know when people have to go into art class and like paint a fruit basket? That's the style I wanted. So we have 3 different designs coming out on shirts and canvases. On canvases, guys, you can buy these pictures for your house. So guys, July 2020 is the biggest drop Push Trees has ever fucking done. We got canvases, die-cast metal pins, dab mats, silicone mats, tin rolling trays, glass rolling trays. Papers are on the way. You already saw the fucking bongs. 6 new shirts are coming out, glass ashtrays, plastic ashtrays. Follow my Instagram, follow my Snapchat. When I let you guys know everything's live, just go to pushtrees.com and I'll have everything. So now that the announcement's out of the way, guys, let's get started on this story time. Today, I did not have time to roll a joint, so I'm gonna show you how to roll a joint on camera super fucking fast. Ready? Get your nub, get your paper. There it is. That's the Thomas method, and I'll show you in another video. Okay, guys, let's get into story number 1. So story number 1 takes place on the very first day when you go and try to get your classes. You have to get your textbooks, stand in the long-ass line. It's fucking summertime, so it's hot as shit. And you already know that feeling, just sitting in the line waiting to go to school. Like I said, school's important, but I fucking hate school. I would rather do manual labor outside than go back to school. It's just really fucking boring to me. I have like ADHD or some shit. I cannot sit still and listen to a motherfucker tell me shit. It's too boring. So there I am in line. I'm 2 hours in. I'm finally made it into the building. I'm waiting at the bottom of the steps. I look up like, oh my God, at least I'm not in the sun anymore. And then I get to the top of the stairs and there's another long ass wraparound line and I'm just like losing it. In my head, I'm fucking just punching everybody in the face. Get away from me. It was just hot. I'm irritated. I'm just ready to go. I didn't want to go to college anyway. I just had to go. I knew my mom and dad would be super fucking disappointed in me, even though they didn't go to college right off the bat either. But then again, they had us kids and they were on drugs. They have an excuse not to go to college. I was just selling weed. So, you know, it's like hour 3, I'm bored, I'm by myself, I'm sitting in line, and then about 30 people ahead of me, I see my homie Brett. I'm bored, I just start making faces at him like, until he sees me. You know exactly what I mean. When you see a homie and you're at school, you're like, what's up? Anyway, I'm making a bunch of faces, he's not looking. And then he like looks in my direction. So right when he looks in my direction, I'm like, oh, he got his attention. I start like, what's up, girl? Just fucking with him, right? And like a movie, guys, I'm looking at Brett and then I notice, he's not looking at me. He's looking past me. I look like out of focus. You know when movies go out back into focus? Right behind Brett, this fucking girl is staring at me, making the same fucking faces that I'm making. I didn't realize that this girl thought I was looking at her like blowing kisses and shit. Like how forward do you think I am? Jesus Christ. I was just fucking with my homie and as I look past him, I see her. I'm like, no, I wasn't, no, I'm sorry. But how do you say that from across? Like, you don't do that. That's fucking rude. So I stop making the faces. I like pretend to get on my phone. I'm just looking around. Like 2 minutes later, I look up and she's still looking at me. And I know some of you are thinking like, what's the problem, bro? Some girls like flirting with you back. What's the problem? But I'm not really into the super Mexican chola gangbanger girls. Like, she had a fucking rag in her pocket. She was affiliated. She had the super 80s eyebrows, the liner, the crunchy hair. She was not small. I'm not making fun of her. She was not a small girl. And I'm thinking, what did you get yourself into, motherfucker? Brett goes, then that girl goes. I'm thinking, please, please, please don't come over here. Please don't come over here and talk to me. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't want to. Oh, no. I just wasn't interested, bro. I wasn't interested in like, what did you do after school? What kind of shit do you get into? I don't want to be there. The second that girl gets her books, she beelines straight to me. I'm still in line. I'm not going to take off. I've been standing for 3 hours. I am not leaving the line. She walks over to me, and I will never forget the tone and the way this girl talked to me. So she looks at me straight up and down, and this is the words that she decides to say to me. Did you just barely get here? Like that, all fucking gang-buried and fucking raspy. Did you just barely get here? And I remember in my head, I'm like, don't laugh. Do not fucking laugh. And I went, yeah, I've just been in line, just getting my books. Oh, where are you from? From Merced. I went to Merced High. Oh, okay, cool. I went to Valley. And Valley's the bad kid school. In my head, I'm like, bitch, I already know you went to Valley. I can tell your ass went to Valley. So I'm sitting there trying to be polite, because me, I'm mad polite. She wasn't ugly. She wasn't ugly at all. I am not getting into that situation. So after about 2 or 3 of the longest and most awkward minutes of my life, me trying not to show any interest and still be super polite. I was trying to keep it short, but be like, smiley and polite, and she just like would not let it go. Like, so what are you gonna do? I'm like, oh, I have to go to work after this. Where do you work? Oh, I work at Pizza Hut. I wasn't about to tell her I work at Me and Ed's. She come to Me and Ed's, and hell no. I was like, I work at Pizza Hut. I just lied my way out of it, dude. And after about 2 or 3 minutes, she just, okay, I'll see you at school. No, sorry. Okay, I'll see you at school. Let's move on to story number 2. My second year, I might as well have just started, because I'd never finished the first semester or second semester. I would go and finish like 1 or 2 classes and drop ones I didn't want to fucking do right now and go, I'll do it later. So me, you remember, I don't give a fuck. I will smoke weed anywhere as long as there's no kids around and there's no old people around. Because I feel like if kids are around, they have no choice. They have to sit there. Their parents have to get them out of that environment. It's not like weed's bad. I'm just gonna blow smoke into your fucking kid's vicinity. What if you don't want your kid smelling weed? It's my responsibility to make sure I keep shit to myself unless I'm with somebody smoking weed. And old people, hey man, they're old. Respect old people. I'm not talking about 40, 50-year-olds. I'm talking about white hair, 60 and up. I will turn my radio down when I'm bumping crazy ass music when I pull up next to an old person, and I will put my weed down when I pull up next to an old person. You remember this on Instagram, early Instagram. I would hotbox my car every fucking day in college parking lot. As soon as my joint would get down to about here, I'd get out of the car, start walking over to the campus through the parking lot, and right when I get up to where everybody's at, I'd throw my joint down, I'd be done. A little piece of advice. Cup your joints. This is how I walk everywhere. I cut my joint just like this because you don't see anything. That's how I'd walk through campus, just like that, with my backpack straps. It's just, all you would see is fucking cloud coming out. I'm polite, so I would make the teacher think I'm listening, and I would just space the fuck out, get the homework, go home, and be mad that I didn't listen to the teacher because I don't know what I'm doing, and I did that every fucking day. My fault, my stupid ass own doing. I did it to myself all the fucking time. For my English class, we had it a whole semester. I knew about this project from the very first day, and I waited until the last week to start. So every single week, we're supposed to write 1 to 2 pages of a journal on what we were doing in class. Stupid pointless shit. Stuff that teachers do, I feel, just to fucking do it. There was no need for that. I was in class, motherfucker. You want me to give you a summary of what you did? But I knew my cousin Ronnie had just taken that teacher, and I asked him for his notes. He gave me his whole semester of those fucking journals, but they already had the teacher's pen signature on it, so I couldn't fucking use it. I was literally counting on him just to give me his shit. I wouldn't do anything. I'm a super lazy student. I was in the smart kid classes. I'm not dumb. I'm just I don't care about school. So me, I knew I was either fucked or I was gonna write every one of them, and I am not writing every one of them. So what I did is I started writing 1 or 2, and then I just started writing anything that was in my head. Just writing nonsense, because I'm thinking, you're gonna really read 50 students times 10 classes times 100 fucking papers? Bullshit. Started writing whatever I thought in my head. I even put, are you even reading this? Because I'm writing about nothing. I was writing things because I knew I was fucked. If he read one of them, it was over. So I was listening to The Wall, Pink Floyd, and I started putting the lyrics to The Wall on my fucking journals. I got the shit off the internet and was just copying down Dark Side of the Moon, The Wall, Led Zeppelin, just a bunch of bands that I was thinking of. I just started writing down lyrics. Full credit. I got my paper back and it had the whole fucking credit on it. This man didn't read shit. He just checkmarked every single paper and just said, fuck it. So in the end, guys, I procrastinated and I still won. But I really didn't win, guys, because I ended up failing that fucking class anyway. Okay guys, story number 3 takes place, I think the 3rd or 4th year of school. So I met this girl at school. She became my really, really good homie, like really good friends before I ever met Rosie. Like she was just my homie. We weren't dating or anything, we weren't banging, nothing. She just loved smoking weed. She liked Tech 9 also. We had 2 classes together. So on break time, we would walk around the fucking parking lot. We would walk around the field and smoke weed. You guys know those big riding lawnmowers they cut the giant fields with? It looks like Dr. Octopus. You're sitting on this thing, it has a bunch of arms and shit. So one of those was in the field, so I couldn't really hear anything but that. We're walking, we're smoking a joint, and I am so damn cautious. I am so aware of my fucking surroundings. You cannot sneak up on me. I know where everything's at around me. I'm looking everywhere. It's not that I'm paranoid. It's just I don't want motherfuckers to be able to sneak up on me, especially when I'm smoking a joint. I'm always cautious. I ain't trying to get in trouble. So we're walking, we're smoking a joint, and remember, I can hear the fucking lawnmowers. That's all I hear. But what I don't hear is the security and the cop roll in the fucking golf cart, boom, right past us. We're walking right here. Security cart goes right around us and then just stops. About 20 feet later, I think he was about to leave and then went. He hops out the car and goes, "Hey, what are you guys smoking?" And I just automatically go, "Well, I was smoking a joint until you rolled up on us." He like, "Well, don't be smoking that here on campus no more. Put it out." I go, "It's out. Don't do it again." He got back in his cart and left. That's it. Motherfucker didn't call the actual cops on us or nothing. I have the joint. I look at her and I go, "Let's smoke this in my car." And she just goes, "No, light it right now." And in my head, I'm thinking, that's a reckless ass move. I better be careful with you. Okay guys, story number 4 is a quick story, but it's something I have to tell you because I even thought this shit was fake as fuck until it happened to me. I have night classes because I procrastinated hard as fuck because I didn't want to stand in the line again and have baby Joker come fucking harass me again. So I waited and I waited till the last second and I got all night classes. So I park in the very, very back of the school because that's where some of these shitty classes were. I'm telling you, I got the worst classes. They weren't even toward my degree. I just had to get them or else I wasn't going to school. You know what I'm talking about. If you've ever fucked up on your classes, you feel my pain. I'm walking in and the first thing I notice when I'm walking through the parking lot is right at the edge, right by the classes, there's 2 like, I don't know anything about bikes, but there's 2 street bikes. Badass street bikes, like shining hard. 2 brand new. You can see the dealer plates on it. I'm like, damn. I'm looking at the bikes and I round the corner. Right when I do, I walk past and what's laying on the floor? 2 sets of motorcycle keys. 2 sets of matching motorcycle keys. I immediately like look around. Like, what bait car show is this? I automatically get the keys and think, I'm gonna be late for class. But it's a good excuse to be late for class and I don't wanna go anyway. So I walk all the way across, all the way to the front office. Get to the front office, all the way to the top. No one's there. So I wasted my time. I walk all the way back to the other fucking side. I go to the little help center in the very back of the school. I tell the lady, there's 2 brand new, nice bikes out there. The keys, somebody dropped their keys right by. They're gonna get stolen. Can you please hold on to these? The bitch was no fucking help, says, I have to leave soon. I don't know if I can do that for you. So I go to the next help center thing and the lady helped me out. Literally, no problem. Like, of course, yes. She got the keys, put down a note of like what happened. They were there, everything. She was fucking helpful. So I walk back to the bikes because I'm thinking, I have to leave a note for these people because they're going to come back out of school at nighttime and be like, oh my God, I'm stranded. So I wanted to leave a note explaining where to go get their keys because they're going to be fucked. So I'm an extremely huge fan of Dave Chappelle. I'm a big Chappelle Show fan. So do you guys remember the episode where he like shows the feud of like how gangs started? I can't remember what it was, like how gangs started, right? And it's like, well, you got to cook the baking soda with, and they're writing the note and they're all illiterate as fuck and they go shoot and like rob his dead body. Remember that episode? So I thought it'd be really fucking funny to write the note and I put it in the motorcycle right where the fucking keys go. I put the note right there. I thought it'd be really funny to write the note like, oh my God, this person's so, thank you so much for helping me out. That's what the person's gonna think. But I also want them to go, who the fuck wrote this note? Who is this? So the note said in chicken scratch, gave your keys to the bitches at the front. You can find them at the front. I spelt it all fucked up, just like the Dave Chappelle episode. And I put at the bottom, P.S.
Call Yola. P.S.
And I've never been more proud of anything I've ever done. So I walked to class late as fuck with a smile on my face thinking, I can't wait till that motherfucker reads that ignorant ass note and goes, what kind of good ghetto ass motherfucker is this? Okay guys, story number 5. Story number 5 pisses me the fuck off every time I think about it. Just because I feel so played. It was like 10 years ago and I still feel fucking played. So, one of the very, very few times I'm being productive. So, I have my English class and I'm doing this long ass essay. It has to be like fucking 10,000 words or something. bullshit. So it takes me weeks to write this shit because I am a drug dealer at the time. I do not care about my school, but I know I have to do that fucking paper. If I want to pass for the fucking third time in English, I have to do the paper. I go early to school. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm really trying. I don't have a computer at home. I go to the computer lab, completely packed. There is no fucking computer open, so I'm like, okay, motherfucker, you're gonna get this done. I went to school early. I could have been smoking weed right now, chilling. No, get it done. But I had to get it done, so I go to the library. And I go to the library on the other side of school. I walk in, and there's like 100 computers, right? 100 computers, just open, chairs, everything. I walk in, I take the very first computer, because I'm just gonna do my work, and I'm gonna leave. And I noticed there's like about 20 kids in the very far right end of this whole room. There's about 20 kids all doing their fucking work. I open my fucking USB drive. So I'm in the early stages. I'm opening up my file on my USB. I open it up and I'm like, all right, let's get this done. And I start typing. I see this dude, this messy haired ass, unkept ass dude, like rough beard, white dude. He's probably like 30. He walks right over to me, comes around, I'm typing, walks right over to me. And me, I'm already thinking, you're in my personal space, bro. Who the fuck are you? So I'm just like typing and then I go, hello. You guys have known me for a while if you've been watching me. I feel like you guys know the kind of person I am. I'm not mean unless you're a fucking dick to me. I'm very polite to people. I'm super reasonable. I'm not fucking disruptive. I don't fucking do stupid shit. Hello? He looks at me, but remember, I'm sitting down. He's standing up. He's a tall dude. He's probably like 6'3". He's standing up. He looks down on me. Like, he's looking at me like, what's up, bitch? And me, I'm like, who the fuck is this? Because he's looking at me like, why are you in my classroom? I look at him. I go, what? I'm in the library doing my work. Why are you in my classroom? This is my classroom. This is my time. I just to the library. He goes, this is my time. This is my class. I'm a teacher here. And I go, you're a teacher? This man is wearing gray fucking sweats, a black shirt, messy ass hair, and Chucks. He's wearing high top Converse. I don't know why he thought I would think he's a teacher. He looks like a regular ass college student. If you're a teacher, fucking take some pride in yourself. So I say, are you a teacher? And he goes, yeah, I'm a teacher. I need you to get out of my classroom right now. And remember, guys, I was being very polite, and the whole time he's so fucking like, no, why, fuck. We were outside this classroom. I would have smacked the fuck out of him already for being in my personal space and then talking to me like that. I would have smacked the shit out of him. But I'm in school, I'm in college, I got a car full of fucking weed I'm about to sell after school. I am not about to smack this fucking man and go to jail. I, with a smile on my face, a very, very condescending, okay, I'll get out of here right now. I get my mouse, I go up to eject. As I press eject, he goes, what's taking so long? I automatically go, I'm trying to get this thing out of here so I can get out of your classroom. You need to hurry up. And as he says that, he like takes a step in. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you fucking loke up on somebody, that's what he did to me. I'm sitting, like trying to be as nice as I fucking can. Get the fuck away from me and I will. I'm gonna call security. I go, call fucking security. You're in my space. Get the fuck away from me. So my shit disappears off the screen. I fucking pull my USB. I'm putting it in my backpack. And then as I'm standing up, I go to stand up and he comes in more so I can't stand up. You know what I mean? Like one of those fuck you moves. It took everything in my power not to just grab him and just fucking break him on the ground. Oh my God. You know one of those feelings like, oh my God, fish hook him, poke his fucking eyes out, like everything you can think of, like kill him. And when I stood up to him, like, oh shit, this fool is big. I was not scared. I was just thinking, damn, you're way bigger than I thought. Putting my backpack on, I'm turning away and he's like, yeah, you need to get out of here. You're disturbing my classroom. And I look back and I don't know why I said it, but I just wanted to make fun of this man. I just wanted to break him down. I don't know why. I was petty. Remember, I took the first computer from the door. I'm 5 feet from the door. I put my hand on the door. I look back at him. He's already on his cell phone. I look back and I go, nice sweats, bitch. Just like that. I don't know why I said it. His entire classroom just erupts in fucking laughter. I mean, they jumped into the sky and started fucking dying. So as I said, I hear, ah! I just leave, I walk, and as I walk away, I hear the fucking door close. And the laughter, I couldn't hear it anymore, and I just went, oh, I'm definitely getting in trouble now. I start walking, and I get about 30 steps in and go, you know what, let me jump on this too. I get my cell phone, I call the fucking cops of the fucking school, and I go, hey, I just had an altercation with the fucking teacher. Teacher screamed at me. I screamed at him, called him a bitch, and here we are. You can meet me in the quad, and you can take my side of the story because I know he's already on the phone with you guys. I have a blue backpack on. My name's Thomas. I give him my name, all this bullshit. I'll be standing right there. I'll be waiting for you. So I'm sitting there with my backpack, just waiting for them, just sitting there thinking, I'm not in trouble. I just called him a bitch. I didn't do nothing wrong. I was trying to do my work. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? So not even 2 minutes goes by, guys. I literally have my hand, my hands, thumbs under my straps, just waiting for the cops. And there he is, right in the cop car coming toward me. And I'm thinking, Why isn't he in the golf cart? Why is he in the car for? What the fuck happened? So I'm waving down and this fool's coming up fast. I'm like, why is he so aggressive? Why is he coming up so fast? He comes up 5 feet in front of me, stops, gets out of the car. He gets out of the car with like this aggression on his face. And I'm like there like, no, wait, what? This fuck comes up to me, gets out of the car, slams his doors like, you, come here. I'm like, yo, it's me. Comes up, just grabs me on my fucking chest, by my shirt, by my backpack strap, grabs me, puts me toward the car, and boom, hits me like that. Hits my fucking chest, my face, everything. I have my hands up still, so I'm just doing this, boom, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he goes, oh, you want to hit teachers, huh? Put your fucking hands behind your back. The little bastard called the cops and said I hit him. I go, are you fucking serious? I didn't hit anybody. He puts my hands behind my back. Remember, I'm in the middle of the fucking school. There is everyone walking to class just staring at me. I'm embarrassed as shit. I'm not one to go to jail, so I'm like, bro, everyone's just staring at me, get arrested and slammed on my head right now. This is fucking embarrassing. So this motherfucker's cuffing me, and I'm telling him, hey, sir, I'm the one that just called you. And he just dead stops. He goes, what? That was me on the phone. I said, I will be standing in the middle. He's like, oh, that was you. And me in my head, I'm like, you stupid motherfucker. I told you what happened. I told you I would wait for you. He's grabbed me by the arms. He turns me around and goes, oh, that was you on the phone. I go, bro, I just told you I have a blue back. What? I'm trying to wrap my head around the stupidity of this fucking dude. Like, huh? So I'm sitting on the front of the car in front of fucking everybody walking by, like you can hear people talking. Just like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking serious? And he says, all right, turn around. Uncuffs me and I go, see, I'm just trying to tell you, I'm the one that called. This piece of shit says, he didn't say he hit you, man. I was just trying to scare you. He said that you yelled at him, you're trying to embarrass him. I just want to put the fear in you. I've never felt more fucking played in my whole damn life. This fool made it up so he could slam me on my fucking chin in front of everybody to scare me. I'm standing there trying not to yell at him. I'm trying my best not to like, you stupid piece of shit. Like I'm trying my best to just leave the situation over because there's a scale, there's weed, there's a pipe, there's bagged up weed in my car. Like I don't need this. I don't need this today. So he gets back in his car and leaves. I'm sitting there like, wow, look at everybody looking at me. Let me go to class. The last funny piece of this story is, remember I told you in the pizza story times where the cop would always order to the college and he would always go, oh, I don't have anything for the tip. I'll get you next time. That was the same exact cop. The motherfucker didn't even recognize that I'm the pizza guy that delivers to him every damn Friday. Okay, the fifth and final story is the longest story, and this is my last year of college. After this, I fucking gave up and said, I don't want to do this, let me take a break, and then I took about a year break, and then I started doing dope as Yola shit, and then I just never went back. So, let me start by saying, if you take the remedial English class, don't feel bad. Some people are just not good at it. I'm not really that good at math. I can't do fucking chemistry. I, one time, got into the remedial English class, and let me tell you how it happened. So, just like any other year of college, guys, I showed up late as fuck to go pick your classes. I go on the very last day possible, I go in there, and who is in line? My homie Ryan. Ryan from all the story times, right? So I see him, I'm in line, like, okay, cool. Which classes are these? And I fucking start seeing that they're all booked up already, like, oh, shit. There's no English classes left. Oh my fucking God. Because if I don't get it, I have to come back and do one class, I'm gonna be pissed. I was high as shit. I didn't think about it. I just said, whoa, Ryan, your English class is open. Give me that number. I wrote that number down, turned it in the lady, got an English class. And remember, me and Ryan now have the same class, same time. Me and him are now getting high as fuck every day before school. Pick him up, we go hotbox my car, we fucking smoke, because back when I was still smoking cigarettes, we smoke a cigarette to cover up the smell, walk into class. First day of this class, I walk in, me and Ryan are sitting there, just, all right, yeah. So I see people walking in, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, chilling, and I'm like, a lot of foreign kids. And what I mean by foreign kids is like, is this an English second language course? I didn't realize that I was in the lowest fucking English class you could take. Half of these kids were not from America. They were taking this fucking class to learn English better. So in my head, I'm thinking, oh my God, does this even count toward my fucking degree? So the teacher walks in, he's a really chill dude. He seems like a hippie. He tells us that he was raised in a hippie commune or some shit, in like a hippie camp where they teach you homeschooling, where he went for all the way to 12th grade, and then he went to college. So this motherfucker was raised and humbled, and I'm thinking, oh, he gets high. Automatically, like, oh, you are definitely okay with weed. So about 2 weeks goes by, man, and I realize I'm in the wrong class, but I found out it does go toward my degree. So I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna try to coast it and not let the teacher realize that I like took an easy class, because he's gonna think, did you take an easy class, you get an easy A? What the fuck are you doing here? So I get my first paper back after like a month, the very first time we do an essay, and it has an A. I'm like, fuck yeah. So as we're leaving, the teacher goes, hey, Thomas, wait. So everybody leaves class, and I'm talking to the teacher, and he goes, why are you in my class? Honestly, man, I didn't realize what English class it was. I fucking just signed up because it was open. And he goes, oh, that makes sense, bro, because you should not be in my class. What the fuck are you doing in here? And I told him, I just messed up, dude. I panicked. I wrote the wrong number. He goes, it was one of those bong days, huh? And in my head, I go, no, he didn't. No fucking way. Like, he made a joke like, I can smell you coming to my class, motherfucker. That's what he was basically saying to me, like, you stink and you were high and burnt. So I just kind of like, huh, yeah, I guess so. He laughed, and then me and him were just like, all right, we're cool. Usually when me and Ryan smoke, it's like, oh, you smoke a bowl, I'll smoke a bowl, smoke a cigarette, let's walk in. So it's just like any other day. We walk into class, we sit right next to each other. We're waiting for class to start. I have that high feeling. You know that feeling when you're in class, you're kind of like, yeah, I'm not high. What's up, man? Like, you're trying to keep it together, not let anybody know. The teacher walks in. He walks in and he puts his bag down. As soon as he puts his bag down, he starts talking. He walks to one side of the room. He walks to the other side of the room where we're at, and he goes, it smells like a mixture of weed and cigarettes. He just does this. It smells like a mixture of weed and cigarettes. And right when he said it, I just went, you know, one of those feelings like where your head gets tight, like, oh shit. And I know Ryan had the same face, like, and the teacher says, all right, I don't fucking understand this right now. And in my head, I'm like, wait, what? I thought you fuck with weed. What the fuck's going on? And he starts saying, why the fuck would you waste your weed to come into my lecture? Why would you get high to come in here? That's a waste of fucking weed. What's the point of being high in my class and you're stinking it up? People over here don't want to smell your weed and cigarettes. So I'm right here, and he goes, to everybody in class, if you're gonna come in my class, please don't smell like weed. I don't care if you smoke weed, please don't smell like weed. If you're gonna come into my class, he just like gave me a pause stare. Please don't smell like weed when you come into my classroom, all right? So we're doing some fucking paper. We have to all go turn it in throughout the class, right? You have the end of the class, write the paper, turn it in. So everyone's going up, turning their papers in, and I'm taking my time because I'm writing my fucking paper. So I'm like one of the last 5 people to do it. So I get up to take my paper up to him, and I'm thinking like, just don't make eye contact with this motherfucker. Just give him the paper, walk away, because I don't want him to just like talk to me. I'm gonna smell me. He's gonna like see me after class. I get up to go through the desk so I can go to my teacher's desk and hand him the fucking paper, right? As I'm getting closer to the front of the class, all I smell is weed. I smell fresh weed, not smoked weed. I smell like smoked weed. I don't have any weed on me. My weed's in the car. I smell like smoked weed. There's a huge difference. You know that. As I'm getting closer to the front, I'm like, dude, it reeks. Is that what the fuck he was talking about? Like, this is all going on in my head as I'm walking up. I get closer. I get up to the teacher's desk. I hand it to him. He's not even looking at me. He's like grading papers. I put it down. And as I put it down, I'm like, it's you. I put my paper down and I smell like fire, Jack. Like Jack Herrera has a very distinct smell. I smell fire, Jack. I put the paper down. When I smell it, I look down and I'm right over his fucking bag. I'm standing over his side bag and I'm thinking, holy fucking shit. This guy forgot his weed in his bag and decided to try to blame it on me and Ryan right off the bat. I think he was walking around and went, oh my God, my weed's in the bag, and went, why does it smell like weed in here today? So when I left the classroom, I knew at least, you get high as fuck, you and I both know that wasn't me. So fuck you. But now we have a fucking cool agreement. You don't say nothing, I won't say nothing. Fast forward a few months, I'm at me and Ed's taking a delivery. Any regular day, I'm taking a delivery to somebody's house. I knock on the door, I can hear music bumping, like classic rock bumping. Guy opens the door, it's my teacher, but I'm not in his class anymore. I'm done with that school year. He automatically recognizes me like, oh, Thomas, what's up, man? Because like, we're cool. He's a chill dude. And I'm thinking, holy fucking shit, you're high as hell. I could see it on your face. He opened the door. Hey, oh, Thomas, what's up, man? And then the thing that happened next made me realize why this guy was always so happy and smiling. Remember, he's like some bald, like 40-year-old white dude. He's completely bald, but he's like real chill, like kind of hippied out. I realized why he's so happy all the time. Out of nowhere, walks around the corner, one of the prettiest fucking Mexican ladies I've ever seen in my life. She looked like a fucking soap opera star, and I'm thinking like, wait, that's your wife? Good fucking job. Pretty cool fucking teacher, man. Honestly, the coolest teacher I've ever fucking had. And that is out. Okay, that was the college story time episode. 5 years of wasted time. I didn't do anything. I never graduated, even though it's a 2-year fucking school. Right now, guys, I know you're gonna be like, you're fucking stupid. I'm one Algebra 2 class away from getting my fucking degree. I only had to pass Algebra 2. That's all I had to do. That's all I have. I fucking hate Algebra 2. Every time I miss a step, I'm done, and I'm weeks behind, and I go, better luck next year.
Better luck next year.
No, that wasn't very nice.
And that's how I turned a 2-year college course into 5 years, 10 semesters with no degree. Straight Van Wilder shit. So this video you can either take as like an inspiration to, you don't have to have school, or a fucking lesson and a warning to get your shit together and finish school. I could have done it if I would have focused. I was not focused. I was selling a lot of fucking weed at the time. I was getting drunk. I was doing mushrooms all the time, popping ecstasy. It was fun as fuck, fun time. But I should have finished school. So shout out to everybody out there that's in school right now. Good job. Good shit. If you're in school, finish that shit. Be proud of yourself. Do it for yourself. The only reason I went to college is for my mom and dad. I didn't give a fuck. I only went because they didn't have the opportunity. So I didn't want to disappoint them. I did it for them. And in the end, I quit for me. If you want to quit college, if you want to quit school and you feel like your family's going to ridicule you and shit, fuck them. It's not their lives, bro. If you could find something else to do that you want to do it. But if you think school's going to help you, finish school. It's up to you. What do you think is better for you? I know you guys are expecting like college, parties, crazy sororities. That's in the other story times. A lot of the story times happened during my college years. A lot of the story times did. But I just wanted to tell you about shit that happened during college at the campus. So a little quick story at the end. I have a homie that went to a 4-year university only to sell sacks to people and overcharge these college kids. He was selling them swag for the high. My homie, during his 4-year college, bought 2 different full-size fucking house properties. This guy bought 2 fucking houses. The day he graduated from university and got his fucking degrees and all that shit, I remember saying, bro, what are you gonna do now? Like, you sell so much weed, but you're out of school. And I remember the look on his face was like, fuck, man, I don't know. See this motherfucker 2 months later? What did he do? He went back to the same exact university to get another degree in another fucking field so he could stay taxing people on weed. That motherfucker owns like 4 or 5 houses now. He's like the inspiration of all trap kids I've ever seen in my life. Do really good in school. Oh, by the way, he had straight A's, 4.0s, bro. Trapper of the century. So that was the college storytime episode. Guys, if you have any fucking suggestions, leave them below. What do you want to hear about? I got Oregon, I got wrestling, and I got, you know, I'll leave it at that. I got a lot of them fucking lined up. Before you get out of here, guys, do me a favor. Leave a like on the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hopefully this video does not get age restricted. And if it doesn't, you can hit the share button below, share it on your page, share it to your homies, fucking text it to people, do whatever you want. I appreciate you guys. So this has been another installment on Storytime Season 2. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Yola. Have a dope ass day. Oh, fuck!